Hello dear friends and scholars, welcome to all of you once again to your own channel Anand the Law Concept ATLC. Today we are going to start a new branch of law, that is jurisprudence. When you seek admission in LL.b, the first paper you have to study is jurisprudence. So we can say that this is an introductory video of jurisprudence. Today we will know that what is jurisprudence. So let's start. Jurisprudence. Basically jurisprudence is derived from a Latin word which is jurisprudentia. When you break down these words into two facts, that is juris and prudentia, then juris means law and prudentia means a skill or knowledge. When you combine these two, the literal meaning is knowledge of law is known as jurisprudentia, and which is in English known as jurisprudence. Now, what does jurisprudence signifies? It signifies the knowledge of law and its application. As the meaning of jurisprudence is knowledge of law, so definitely it signifies the knowledge of law and it tells the application of law in the philosophic way. In this sense, it covers the whole body as a legal principle and legal philosophy. How the legal principles developed and what are the legal principles, the jurisprudentia tells us. When some law came into the existence, there is some philosophy behind that law. The same thing is here. So it also signifies the legal philosophy. Now, it is well known that law is being a dynamic concept. It changes with the evolution and development of society under socio-economic and political conditions. As the time changes, society changes. Thereby, the laws which previously prevails also comes to some modification or some evolutions. In this way, the law is being considered as dynamic concept. The rapid changes in modern times have given rise to new problems and issues which are tackled by law through pragmatic approach in interpreting law. The study of jurisprudence started with Romans in sense of knowledge of law. Romans never confused law with morality and religion as happened in India. Since the study of jurisprudence started with Romans, so we can say that the credit of recognizing jurisprudence as an independent branch goes to the Roman philosophers. Fine, Roman legal philosophers are those philosophers who initiated the philosophies relating to the laws. Now, here we can see the definitions of jurisprudence by some jurists for better clarification of jurisprudence. First of all, the term jurisprudence has meant different things and different times. The variation is due to different methods of inquiry and approach to the study of the subject. Here are few jurists such as Gray, Salman, John Astin, Sir Holland, who described the jurisprudence in his own way. First of all, we see what the Professor Gray has said about the jurisprudence. He said that jurisprudence is the science of law. The statement and systematic arrangement of rules followed by the court and the principles involved in those rules. Thus, jurisprudence deals with what kind of law which consists of rules enforced by the courts and administrating justice. If you summarize the words of Professor Gray, you can say that the laws which consist of rules enforced by the courts while administrating justice is basically a terminology of jurisprudence. Second one is Salman. What has Salman said about the jurisprudence? Salman defines jurisprudence as the science of principle of civil law. Science of first principles of civil law. According to Salman, law consists of rules applied by the court in the administration of justice. Fine, that's why he said science of first principle of law, civil law. Salman observed that as the science of law, there may be three kinds of jurisprudence. First one is expository or systematic jurisprudence. Second one is a legal history, and the third one is the science of legislation, the purpose of which is to set forth law as it ought to be. It deals with the ideal future of legal system and the purpose which it may serve. When he said the first kind of jurisprudence, that is expository, it means the contents of an actual legal system and existing at any time, whether past or present. Expository jurisprudence means those laws or customs and anything content of actual legal system which were present at any time. Something that was present or is present is known as expository. Second one is the legal history, which concerned with the legal system in its process of historical development. Fine. And the next one is John Astin. What John Astin has said about the jurisprudence? He said jurisprudence is a philosophy of positive law. I define you more what does mean by the positive law. He was the first jurist to make jurisprudence as a sense by term of positive law. He meant just positivism, that is law laid down by a political superior for commanding evidence from his subject. Just positivism means someone who is superior commander, political commander, who commands something and evidence from his subject is positive law. Astin also pointed out that science of law is concerned with the law as it is and not as it ought to be. Astin distinguished law from those of customs and ethical abstract ideas. He preferred to divide jurisprudence into two parts, namely general jurisprudence and particular jurisprudence. Fine. This is whole about the Justin's statement. Now we see that what had Sir Holland said. Sir Holland said that formal science of positive law is known as jurisprudence. Jurisprudence includes all the concepts of human order and human conduct in a state and society. It means anything that concerns order in the state and society will be in the domain of jurisprudence. Formal science of positive law. This was the whole statement by the Sir Holland about the jurisprudence. So this was an introductory video of the jurisprudence. Hope you get what does the jurisprudence means. Break the word into two parts. One is juris and second is prudentia. A skill of knowledge or law of knowledge. So this is a whole about the introduction, and in the upcoming videos of the jurisprudence we will know more about its nature and scope and importance. So thank you so much for watching this, and please must share and like if you think that is it very beneficial for others and to you. Thank you so much.